All right.
Welcome, welcome
Hello.
everyone. Oh, are you going to be doing that? Sorry.
Oh, yeah, sorry. uh, yeah, I appreciate you being eager, but great. So, hello everyone. Thanks for joining us today. This is the first in the exhibition series of CPP versus UCLA in anticipation for EVO 2024. We've got a slew of team exhibitions here in the 8 main stage EVO games announced that are coming up. And today we're going to kick things off with Guilty Gear Strive. Today, joining us on comms is going to be Hopeful Romantic
Hello, hello. How's it going, everyone?
and Pull Up on a Kid.
What's up? Hello.
Awesome. So, right now we are ushering the players in. Things are live. We have a room up. Going to be communicating all the essentials of joining that. Just for a quick overview today, it's a winner stays on XVX. No comebacks, no mercy. Every player is going to have 1 life. And 1 life is 1 first to 3 set. So, pretty standard, straightforward team exhibition dynamics here. Should be a fun watch. Yeah, I'll leave it to you two while I get things set up.
All right. Excited to see some good gear today.
Yep, me too. I'm trying to see what players are on both teams to see if I recognize any and see what kind of matchups we're looking at here. I'm not sure who's on the CPP team.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out as we're watching.
It looks like a mystery. All right.
I love team events so much.
Yeah, they're pretty fun to watch. You see a lot of different player styles
Yeah,
back and forth.
comeback stories are always good. Clean sweeps are always fun. It's hard to go wrong.
Especially with a game like Strive that's been out for almost 3 years at this point.
That's crazy.
Most of the players are pretty seasoned. It doesn't feel like 3 years, but this game's getting old.
Yeah, I mean, I guess with COVID eating into a lot of that, we've had 2 EVOs for it offline. Is that true? Was it 3?
1 online Evo, 2 offline Evo.
Yeah. So, game feels a little bit younger than it is.
Yeah, 3 full Evo cycles already. It's a boomer game at this point. I mean,
Was there ever a Strive moniker? I know there were like Blaze babies for people that got in with BBCF when that was considered like a baby game. 09ers for SF4 when it just came out. We're slacking for not having a derogatory term for people that got into the FBC with Strive like myself.
yeah, me as well. And I don't think there's a term for it yet. There's no sort of clever word. Maybe we'll think of one during this stream. I think just Strivers seems to be.
Yeah, Striver can be used derogatorily.
Yeah, the Strivers.
Yeah, the game's changed a lot though in those 3 years. I think for people that got in with the beta and were playing in those early Soul May dominated patches, it's a pretty drastically different game at this point. Although the Soul domination remains.
Yeah, it's interesting that the game has changed not only in terms of balance, but also just how the game is played. It looks nothing like it used to. And even before the addition of Wild Assault, like Season 2 Strive is so different from Season 1.
Yeah.
And I like what they've done with the game. They've continued to add things that kind of filled gaps in their original design of the game and made it feel a little more fleshed out.
Yeah, and it's just like the system mechanics, Roman Cancel, now Wild Assault is such a dynamic game that you're always going to be getting people figuring out new stuff, new techniques, new tech, and just really pushing the game forward.
Yeah, I remember at the beginning of the game, you could pretty much play any character just by doing close/heavy/special, and you're like, that's my B&B, that's it.
Yeah.
Now, like, a lot of characters can't do that because they've changed how Gatlings work over time, and air Gatlings being the big one. But
yeah,
right, it looks like we might be getting into our first match here.
So we got a Faust and a Kai. All right, so gonna be playing some long distance this match probably.
Some zoning going on, some
Some dastardly low profiles from both of them in Crawl and Stun Dipper.
Yes, good point.
All right, Fishbeard versus Kraken in a jar. Game 1, CPP v UCLA crew battle. Let's do this. All right, defensive starts with both them. Mini Faust first item is wild. A true Faust player.
All right, Hammer coming down. Looks like he's going for more of that zoning.
Yeah, I mean, it's Faust. You gotta throw items.
I'm seeing a lot of Far Slash from Kraken here. Just kind of fishing.
Yeah. Ooh,
that
bit of a
was
messed
very
up safe jump maybe there.
Interesting, yeah.
But yeah, we're seeing Kraken have to take the role of the aggressor, where Kai is normally much happier trying to kind of control the space, but the threat of item throw is so great that you kind of have to be willing to run in and challenge it.
Yep, gotta do something. First round going to Kraken here.
Yeah, maybe looking for the trumpet to cover the mix there, but just not quite in time. Alright, trade. Kraken stuck in the corner, but looks like he's going to be able to fight his way out. Ooh, bit of a miss command through there, but Bomb's going to stop the punish from being too bad.
Nice 6p from Kraken here. Burst coming out from Fish, throwing more items. But it looks like, I think Kraken just has way too good of understanding of the spacing here.
Yeah,
not really letting
just kind of
do anything.
IEDs are landing, Far Slashes are hitting, just kind of all coming together for him.
And that's game 1 to Kraken there.
I would imagine Far Slash is a little scary for Kai to use in this matchup. With the threat of Crawl, I believe Faust can low profile it, but he's finding his marks this match for sure. All right, right into game 2. We're seeing an early Fishbeard forced to the corner early.
Yeah, J2K out.
Plastic.
Nice little 5p combo to put him back in the corner.
Region pressure, maybe realizing that Fishbeard's a little scared to take his turn back.
I like the Crawl on the Sacred Edge there. Oh,
yeah,
back thrown.
That was nice. Ooh, the triple air normal.
Overhead. Yeah.
Is JT an overhead now?
No, I don't think so.
I believe it's still a mid, so you got a mid in there, but still some scary pressure from Kai for sure. And the Wild Assault conversion gonna get the wall break. Chooses not to spend the second burst on it.
Probably a good choice here. I mean, you're going into a wall break, you still has a good amount of health. You just want to save your resources.
Yeah, definitely something you'd be looking for last season, but now Positive not giving you back nearly as much burst. You want to save that second 50 burst a lot of the time. And that's a quick 2-0.
Yep, stun Dipper, cleaning it up there. What is Fish gonna do? Assuming he's just gonna sticking with the Faust.
I believe that was that not a 2-0?
It's first to 3.
Oh, first to 3. My bad. I don't know why I was thinking it would be first to 2.
Wall break. All right, ready. Positive bonus on Kai. Faust gets a trumpet. That's not a great start for this round.
I lost specs. You're gonna have to cover this round.
Oh, I can stream it for you real quick. If I can get it up in time.
That's okay. I can just hop back in for next match.
Okay, yeah. It's not streaming for some reason, but we got a command grab coming out from Fish here. He's putting in effort. One more mix could do it. He's got 50 meter on deck. Tornado, 2K2D. Oh, but the stun Dipper just cleans him up. Alright. Final round for Fish here if he can get something moving. Another positive bonus wall break. It's not looking too good. And tons of meter on Kraken side here. Wild Assault pressure, throw. 5k dash cancels. Oh, Crawls the Sacred Edge again. It's been really good about that, but I believe he's dead here. Yeah.
Quick 3-0.
With the perfect. Yeah. Very quick 3-0. So CPP is down one member.
One of the interesting things about these Pokemon style team exhibitions, as opposed to like a Waseda where everybody plays and then the survivors continue on, is that as if you win your set, you have to kind of figure out immediately, okay, I'm playing somebody new now, there's going to be new strategies, a new character matchup, really needing to be dynamic and able to adapt to that with such kind of a short gap in between games.
Yeah, and especially if a quick 3-0 like that, you think they're probably going to send a stronger player maybe. So being able to adapt, playing against players of different skill levels, not just their character, is very
for sure
hard sometimes.
Yeah, and that's not always a linear challenge, right? It's not always, oh, this is a stronger kind of more kind of like standard player. Sometimes you're really comfortable in those matchups where you're both kind of like playing the mind game and trying to play footsies in space and do all of that, and then you'll run into somebody that's just like, nah, I'm sending it, I'm taking risky options.
Yeah, DP every wake up, and then you lose, and you're trying to figure out what just happened.
Yeah, exactly. You need to be able to collect yourself, adjust for that as well.
I'm trying to stream it in case that happens again, but I think streaming might be disabled in this channel.
All good.
Maybe
we should be good now.
Getting into the next set, Moob versus Kraken in a jar.
All right, and so now we're going to have to see Kraken pivot from that kind of having to take the space, having to run a much more offensive play style into the Faust, to now wanting to really kind of control space, probably throw a lot more fireballs, air fireballs, stuff like that, to stop Viking from getting in and running her pressure.
Going to be guessing a lot more as well.
For sure.
50-50s on deck, but a lot of good pressure I'm seeing here, but also a lot of patience from the side of Moob. Good start there.
And that the H fireball Oki, I think, is going to be a big upside, like we're seeing here that Kai has in this matchup. Just being able to negate some of the threat of parry.
Mm-hmm. Being able to
going for a lot of throws.
Quick first round there, but could just be a warm up for Moob here.
Yeah, that's the other side of it, is your opponent's having to adjust to a new character, but you're having to, play your first game of the day against somebody who's just fresh off of a 3-0, and that can be its own challenge.
Mm-hmm. But gets the burst out of him pretty early.
Oh, and a whiff throw, but no punish from Moob.
Yeah, big resource advantage here for Viking. Oh, now it is turned very quickly. He's got those combos? Almost. I like the idea. He's dead here.
Yeah, the wall split's going to do it. Oh, a very narrow window to burst there, but hard to register in time.
Gave him the chance to burst. I thought Moob played Milia, but it's interesting to see him on the Viking.
Following the Lord Knight path. Mm-hmm. I play whoever Lord Knight plays. Yeah, and Kraken just able to control the space so well with the far slash, the 2K, really knowing when to run in and take space and force their opponents into the corner, and knowing when to stay back with the the JS and the air fireball like that, control the space around them.
Exactly. We're seeing a lot of another space control, like you were just saying. Far slash, good parry. Right into the 50-50. What do we got?
Just the 2P.
Okay.
All right. A little bit of a whiff on the Oki there, maybe a drop combo or just doubling the pressure, and that might do it. It's gonna either goes for the first bait.
No.
Ooh, and that might cost you.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, the more I'm playing Strive, the more I'm realizing sometimes you just gotta let them spend it, because then at least it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a round for Moob. We're seeing Kraken bleed for the first time.
Oh, what a
whiff parry. Gonna force the burst out.
Oh, unfortunate. Misses his chance for the 50-50 here. Gets 5P'd out of the corner.
Oh, and the airborne backdash. Getting your backdash clipped in this game feels so bad.
It does. Yeah. Good fast RC pressure there.
Yeah, able to avoid the wall splat as well, which is going to help with the burst economy going into this final round. Good recognition on the 6P.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of running the basic Kai game plan. That was not basic Kai game plan, but it worked.
The parry.
What a cool combo.
Oh, but doesn't get the ender, but it looks like it should be enough.
I saw the vision.
Unless
combo
and throw. There it is.
Setup.
All right, Kraken going up 1-0. A closer match for sure, though. Seeing Moob take a round.
We'll see if they can make the adjustments here to make Kraken bleed a little bit more. Oh, 2P again.
Yeah, Kraken just finding his way out of pressure.
missed whiff punish there, unfortunate. Nice wall assault combo. Yeah, I probably don't want to give a wall break this early.
Yeah, positives. Even with the, being a little worse than it was last patch, it's still so scary to give your opponent positive.
Empty jump throw closes it out.
Alright, seeing just the spacing game, and then there's the wild assault. Oh, strive. Resets into the throw. We've been seeing this a lot from Kraken. Moob seems like their strike throw defense is maybe a little shaky against a character like Kai.
I'm seeing a lot of backdashes from Mo, but they're just at unfortunate timings, and that's going to close it out.
Yeah, and just everything's falling into place for Kraken right now. Clipping the backdashes, landing the throws.
The charge dust.
Yeah.
Everything.
That's such a god tier bait on the wake up parry, because it looks, he had the 50 meters, so it looked like it was just going to be a tap dust RC mix up for the kill, and then the charge dust punishing the parry. It's like we're going to get a character switch.
Yep. CPP should be sending up their third player now. Strong start from UCLA here. Are there 4 or 5 players on each team?
I believe it's 4.
All right, so down to half already on the side of CPP.
Yeah, and Kraken just blown through.
Looks like they're maybe strategizing a bit, figuring out who they're going to send up.
Yeah, and that's the ringer with these kind of Pokemon style events is like, UCLA has presented a strong player. Now it's up to CPP to figure out how to force him off, make the rest of UCLA work for the victory.
Who can beat Kai Kisuke? It's not even a character you can specifically judge off a matchup either. It's just Kai, He does, I think. All right, we got an Asuka. Interesting.
Underscore. Not sure if that's how the name's supposed to be, but I'm gonna go with underscore for now.
We'll go with underscore. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe looking for just Kraken's been really good at playing this solid and kind of footsie's game, running the Kai, just kind of doing the Kai things, and Asuka possibly presenting an unfamiliar matchup, or just kind of more to deal with.
He's done run up 6P 3 times in a row.
Yeah, those are doing work.
Yeah. All right, nice wall break.
That's the wall break. Mana's looking really low for underscore. Gonna have to find some time to regen that or risk exploding. Mana for going might keep him. Yeah, keep him alive here without the
no super.
And does that work?
That should work. Yeah. Asuka last hit.
Stun Dipper, a classic.
Trade. Yeah. He had the right idea. I think he was
2D can do a really good job of covering those low profile moves, but you have to do it preemptively, which can be scary. Burst forced out. Oh, and that charge stun edge is so hard to air dash over. You just Kai recovers quickly enough that you can't really force the issue.
Yeah, Kraken is getting so much mileage out of just charge stun edge and then anti-airing the air dashes here.
I'm seeing Asuka able to set up some projectile game though, going into the card super. Oh, but
what a brave 6P.
And they're just landing for Kraken. All of these 6Ps. It's a good option. It can break the cubes to get through the zoning. It can catch, Asuka, Far Slash and 5H are both really powerful space control normals, so being able to catch those is good.
A lot of 2D coming out here from underscore, kind of. Well, what a combo.
Teleport to continue pressure in the corner, and the 2D out. An ambitious challenge from Kraken, but it'll work out.
Very rare to see Kraken so defensive from what we've seen so far. Nice CP.
Oh, and the fast RC overhead. And you see the 6P there able to clear the cubes, but more cubes behind.
I like that teleport. That was
what a good teleport down through. Yeah. Oh, and not quite able to challenge the startup of the big cubes.
All right. Game 1 goes to underscore.
All right.
Kraken losing his first game here.
Yeah, this might be the answer that CPP was looking for. Early burst out from Underscore, not wanting to take any of the pressure. And really able to just set up the Asuka game plan. Kraken doing a good job of clearing some of these cubes, but not close enough for, you know, any of the hitboxes that are breaking the cubes to actually connect, so Underscore can kind of just keep throwing them, doesn't have to care that much.
Oh wow,
Ooh,
I did not block that. Actually destroys the charge stun edge there. Another teleport though. Nice.
And that's one hit away. And the 5D will do it. That slow cube set gives you so many plus frames to work with. You can do whatever you want off of it.
Yeah, you're essentially guessing 3 times in the corner, which is not a position you want to be in when you have that little life. But positive bonus here for Kraken, see if we can get something going. Far slash.
Yeah, right back in the corner, even without the hard knockdown, just able to push them straight into the corner.
And a clean perfect.
Looks like we might have gotten a little bit of a disconnect.
Yeah, maybe a desync or something. I don't know, on your end, on my end, yeah, connection's been lost. I wonder if they were still playing, or I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. It looked like maybe we just desynced. Yeah, it looks like from the players, looks like Kraken might have won that. Not exactly sure what's going on. Alright, looks like Kraken might have...
I think they're sorting it out right now.
Yeah. I imagine it's a bit of a shame if you're Underscore and they desynced, kind of starting to find that momentum into CPP, getting that game win. But, you know, shouldn't be too big of a deal, should be able to pick it back up.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate, but at least the desync seemed to happen at an even point for both of them. They're both up one round.
Yeah, exactly. So if they rerun those rounds, shouldn't be a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
All right, looks like we're getting back into it.
I guess we'll find out if they're just going to run that whole game back or what the score is, but...
Yeah, we'll see.
Instant jump from both of them. Stun Edge is coming out very early.
Yeah. Oh, and the burst baited.
Mm-hmm. Not where you want to be as Asuka.
No.
Low on mana. Your opponent has positive bonus and the round just started. Alright, 2KD, 2D gonna give him some mileage here.
Yeah, able to start an amount of pressure, but Stun Dipper finds its mark. RC for the extension. This should run Asuka out of mana. And Super might have killed there with how much damage Asuka takes without the shield, but...
Yeah, Super definitely would have closed it out, but that's okay. Oh, does
that
work?
Answer back. Does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always shocked at how big the red lightning hitbox is. It hits really far in front of Kai.
I'm liking the variety on Kraken's round starts. Every time that the round starts, I'm trying to guess what Kraken's going to do, and it's always different.
Yeah, we saw a lot of 6P from Underscore early on in the match, but it looks like they're starting to mix it up as well.
Mm-hmm.
Great 6P to answer the slow meta on Cube. Oh, but a great anti-air back from Underscore.
And that's going to be a counter hit, close slash. Drops the combo, giving a slight chance to Underscore to bring it back here. Card Super, this is how we've seen him take previous rounds, is Card Super into just unending pressure.
And Underscore has the setup here, got the slow cubes, cross up with the teleport. This might be it. No, not quite. Drops the combo. The cubes didn't keep going, but the 2D is going to take it.
That deceptive 2D, just when you think you're finally out of Asuka's pressure, it comes sliding in to ruin your day.
Good DP out from Underscore. That's one of those things where you have to be looking for it, have to register that it's an option. But with all DPs, you can't give it too much respect, or you're just gonna end your pressure early.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's pretty hard to recognize because you're trying to play your own character and then paying attention to Asuka's hand, and even if he's even in the deck with the DP is a whole nother
yeah, for sure,
challenge. Takes a lot of experience.
All right, Underscore in a dangerous position here. This might be no, I guess Mana Shield came back, bursts back, but gonna force out all of the resources, and the Sacred Edge is gonna close the round.
Yep. Seeing some adaptation there from Kraken on the 2D spacing, sort of spacing himself and then air dashing over the 2D there.
Yeah, and again with the 2S, different normal, but same plan.
DP on deck for our Underscore here. It's going to use it in a
combo tool. That's a lot of mana. DP is not cheap, but gets to confirm the 6P is doing so much work for Kraken.
If it's working, I mean, he has no reason to stop doing it. Run up 6P.
We're seeing it clear at cubes, get counter hits. It loses to the 2D, which, again, we've been seeing a lot of, but everything else just seems to be folding to it.
Mm-hmm. Nice 6P, but blocked, big counter hit, has to burst out of that.
Yeah, good recognition from Kraken that the IID was maybe not quite as well timed as it could have been, and choosing not to hit a normal.
Seeing a lot of Foudra arc interrupts with the 5P here.
Oh, drops the PRC confirm. Still gives turn pressure though. YRC out from Underscore, doesn't want to hold any of it, and buys a good bit of space. But a great whiff punish from Kraken.
Yeah, Kraken blocked the overhead there too, which is pretty hard to do. That overhead's very quick.
Yeah, it's that's another one of those things where you really got to be looking at the hand, know that it's an option, expect it. But a big jump in.
Not gonna kill. Yeah.
Not gonna kill, but positive bonus, hard knockdown. Throw to take it. I really like that option. It gets around dealing with YRC, deflect shield, doesn't build the burst. I think that was a great call from Kraken.
First time that Kraken's represented it as well.
Yeah. And it looks like we're just going to be running back that game that we lost in the middle there. I imagine this is now 2-1 Kraken.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if Underscore can get something going. Stun Edge is coming out. Good throw.
Cross up, recognizing the spacing, it wouldn't hit.
2D pressure, mana.
That 6P again, just negating a lot of the pressure that Underscore is trying to run, and a great challenge out with the 2S on the mana. Back in the corner though, hits the low.
Kraken's pressure this round looking very clean. A lot cleaner than we've seen in previous games, and just goes for it again.
What a reset. PRC to get the pressure and then just drop the combo into a charge chest anyway. You're not blocking that.
A lot of cubes on deck. With the staff up, is he going to start? Yep, slow staff. He's in plenty of space to start throwing more cubes.
Yeah, the 6B doesn't work quite as well against the 5 cubes with the slow cube out, because it's just going to let the slow staff out. And we're seeing, Underscore's corner pressure this game has looked really, really solid.
Great mana management as well from Underscore here. Notice that he threw all those spells and he's still extremely high on mana.
Yeah, and getting the knockdown there with no cards is huge. Gives you time to kind of set back up so you can continue your game plan.
JP from Underscore.
Oh, a little bit too far from the corner for that to work. And we're seeing Underscore with no spells on deck here, so even if they find the mash out, it's gonna be difficult for them to really continue their pressure.
Goes for the overhead, closes it out.
Yeah, just who needs spells? I have big normals.
We've got a set 2-2
final game. This would be huge for CPP to get Kraken off the a bit of a whiff on the burst, but no punish. You're too far away. It's pretty safe at this point.
Yeah, I think if Underscore can keep up the pressure that they had last game, it should be
sure.
The counter hits just connecting for Kraken here. A lot of soul pressure
into the throw. And yeah, this round's looking a little difficult. Oh, but there's a knockdown. Oh, but no mana. That's gonna do it. Pretty even burst economy going into round 2, but that being that round up, especially in a final game, feels like such a huge disadvantage.
Exactly. Missing the counter hit confirm, giving Underscore a chance to play the round here. I think if he confirmed that, that would have been a wall break.
Yeah, as it is though, we're going to be able to see blocks the charge dust, and the cube not quite lasting long enough to cover it. Getting that corner pressure. Underscore giving up a lot of space, kind of respecting Kai's options in that mid-range, and ended up getting air dashing over Kraken, and now is in the corner himself.
Kraken does not like using a meter for super on the wall break, but closes it out.
Do it.
Yeah.
3-2. Now we're seeing Kraken bleed for the first time, but still manages to clutch it out. And I think we saw Kraken have a lot of really good matchup knowledge in there. All of the 6Ps to handle the cubes. It felt like kind of at the longest range, the zoning with the slow cube and the blue especially just wasn't a factor.
Yeah, Underscore looked like they had a lot of matchup knowledge as well, but it wasn't enough for what Kraken was throwing out there.
Yeah, and we'll see. I'm not sure. That might have been it. That might have been a 3-0 sweep for Kraken. I'm not positive that we have a 4th CPP player. I believe we do. Oh, Life Jam's here. It's time.
Life Jam is their last player? Oh boy.
This could be...
If there's anyone that could make a reverse sweep, it's Life Jam.
For sure. Yeah, any Sejim fans will know him as the Gold Burst Bandit. Has switched off Faust, is now playing Bedman. Who's... I don't know that they're any less of a struggle character. Especially, Faust actually looking pretty okay this patch, and Bedman definitely considered one of the weaker characters when they came out, and has received some good quality of life changes, but still takes a lot of effort for maybe not quite as much return as some of the top tiers of the game.
Definitely. I think there's something to be said though about how little Bedman is played increases their strength, because getting matchup experience against this character is extremely hard.
For sure, and especially Bedman struggles some in neutral, has a lot of high commitment pokes and doesn't have great defense, but the pressure can be really scary, and if you don't know kind of your options against the looping guard crush, it can feel terrifying to deal with.
Exactly. We're seeing some of that already with the options coming out from Life Jam, just shutting down Kraken's normal game plan.
5P whiffing on the crouch there and allowing Kraken to get the back throw. It's a little rough, but good defense from Life Jam so far. Stun Dipper gonna find its way, but the burst comes out from Life Jam, doesn't want to hold any of it. Playing it patient with the install super, not just going for, fireball, trying to take some space back while the threat of those powered up follow-ups is there. Just both kind of trying to feel each other out, playing in that mid-range, looking for whip punishes, trying to bait out responses. But the counter hit's going to be there. Kraken able to take this almost coast to coast.
The guess for game, guesses deflect shield.
Yeah, a bit of an unfortunate timing. That's something that can happen with deflect shield. I wouldn't be surprised if that was an attempt at a wake-up deflect shield, but then you block the first hit, and then deflect shield buffers afterwards, and you get punished for it.
Yeah, there's been some complaints from the community that they need to change the input for deflect shield just because of how awkward it can be sometimes.
Yeah, it can definitely be frustrating. Got the back throw out from Life Gem, though, gonna force out the burst from Kraken. And, this is... Oh, that far slash just shuts down so much.
And the safe 5k.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was a setup or an accident, but...
Kai's 5k is so active that you can safe jab with it against a lot of reversals, and Life Gem is not... Bedman is not blessed with one of the faster ones in the game.
Yep. Pure to Sacred Edge, yeah.
Good recognition from Life Gem.
Life Gem needs to do something here. White Wild Assault. Never fails.
Yeah, the demon of the current patch, and a great use of it there to get through the charge stun edge, recognizing the reset and taking the turn back. That's going to be around for Life Gem. Finding himself stuck in the corner, but their defense has been pretty solid this set. They're not just kind of folding to a lot of the basic strike throw.
Yep, Kraken might need to start mixing up their offense here to break through the defense of Life Jam. We're seeing a lot of far slash still to just catch these slower bedman startup moves.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great normal. If it ain't broke, might as well keep throwing it out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, misses the BRC extension and is going to get back thrown for the fumble. Great anti-air though on the JP. Spending Wild Assault for the pressure extension, spending it again, and with 100 meter in the bank, that's going to close the round out easily. Kraken up 1-0 again.
See how Life Jam adjusts. I'm always interested in the round starts from Kraken. Life Jam winning round start this time.
Yeah, and I mean, I think we're seeing some good neutral and defensive play from Life Jam, but the offense just isn't really finding its mark. You know, some of that might just be like a character struggle thing, but Life Gem, it feels like, is getting way less reward off of each hit than Kraken is.
Right, there's a lot of solid pressing from Kraken's end, just counter hitting at the exact times. Good 5D block with the Fujarg pressure.
And then the
Cheeky
fast
little overhead
again.
Yeah. Corner throw. Wow. Kraken won that round off of one hit into just two mix-ups, and
yeah.
That's a Strive round.
People say Kai is not a mixed character, but, you know, in a game like Strive, everyone's a mixed character a little bit. Especially at, like, you know, everything but the high level. Once you have a really powerful, like, set of fuzzy options to deal with throw, it gets a much weaker. But until then, anytime you want to deal with strike throw just feels like such a gamble on defense.
Exactly. There's some pressure coming out from Life Jam now in the corner with the air state, guard crush loops, possibly.
Yeah, and this is really where Bedman can excel, especially if you're taking advantage of some matchup inexperience. Kai has great options to kind of challenge that space that Bedman tries to hold. Oh, and another missed PRC extension gonna get Life Gem thrown into the corner, and this could, you know, we've seen how easily these runs can spiral.
Yeah, Life Jam unfortunately dropping the combo that was going to close it out, but
great mash out after all of the pressure extensions from Kraken though.
Yeah.
Seeing a lot of those charge stunnage reset attempts, and Life Gem's been doing a pretty good job of stuffing those. We saw it with the air fireball there and the White Wild Assault prior. And there again, seems like Life Gem's really kind of trying to scout out Kraken extending their pressure more than they can get away with.
There's a guard crush error on deck, but unfortunately gets clipped by the stun dipper. Wall break? Yeah.
Not gonna spend the 50 burst on it, just gonna take the positive.
There seemed to be a bit of hesitation there from Kraken, whether they wanted to spend it and then opted for the close slash. Jumps
Sacred Edge missing. We've seen that Sacred Edge be dealt with pretty well by a lot of the different players on CPP so far. It hasn't felt like it's gotten a ton of mileage out for Kraken.
Mm-hmm. Install coming out.
Yeah, set up the install. Gonna be able to jump over the first one, but now you're blocking install Bedman, and that's not where you want to be.
Guard crush projectiles from full screen. Why not? Alright, see if Kraken can find their way out.
Oh, / whiff, but no response. Oh, and that. We're now in one throw is dead range, and just the run up 2D, a bold move from Life Jam, but it's going to take the round 1-1. And this is the first time that we're really seeing Kraken have to kind of find their way in the same way. Seems like they do favor that kind of offensive playstyle with a lot of resets and mix-up and stuff, but Life Jam doing a good job just filling up the screen with fireballs.
Yeah, and Life Jam not biting on a lot of the common ways that Kraken was getting their offense started before, you know, with the charge stun edge, 6P.
And a great throw bait, but not quite going to be able to find the confirm.
Guard crush, 6P.
These 6Ps have been landing so much for Life Jam, getting so much mileage off the counter hit 6P. And we get a Dragon install.
First one of the night. Into run-up throw. Classic Kai move right there.
And another one. How many throws does it take to get to Dragon to install and to win?
Life lead pretty even now. Life Jam might be able to close it out here next hit.
Oh, is that gonna catch? No, safe, and that should be a punish for Life Jam. Just gonna take the throw nice and easy.
Bedman's throw is so confusing. Every time I see it, I don't know which direction I got thrown, but...
Yeah, the visual clarity for this character is maybe not a strong suit. Good
Nice
throw
throw
tech.
break. Yeah.
And
Charge
once
stun in
again,
the
just
corner.
able to fully disregard charge stunnage and pressure.
That is a punish on block there.
Yeah, maybe I couldn't quite see if he built the 50 meter in time. Might have been looking for a cheeky reset, wanting to respect the meter.
Good shutdown on the stun edge. 2D blocked and the 5D.
Oh, but a drop. And this is now very winnable for Life Jam. Yeah. Got a full stick of butter, 100 meter, gonna go into the install super.
What are the options here? Kraken needs to find a way in here. It's probably going to be a stun dipper. Double install. Got to deal with more projectiles now.
Yeah, and we're seeing Kraken just fully disengage, trying to wait out the install. There we go, takes a guard crush into the throw bait. Great offense from there. The combo's a little off, but
Unfortunately, a not so great combo from Life Jam
and the
drops
tap
game.
dust gonna take it. A risky option, but goes for it.
Kraken seems to like it. It
Yeah.
hasn't failed them yet, so why not?
No, maybe
It's an
caught
air
a
dash
jump there. Some good instant blocks from Life Jam, but still gonna get clipped by the what's that move called?
What a whip setup. Goes to the 5k this time, but IBFD coming out from Life Jam, pushing Kraken out, but Wild Assault doesn't matter if you get pushed out.
Yeah, it's a 50 spending 50 bursts on pressure can be scary in this version of the game, but it's gets you right back in basically no matter what.
Opting for the hard knockdown. No resources on the side of Life Jam here, but able to build 50 with the positive.
Yeah, I mean with positive, even if you don't have resources when you break the wall, if you have a hard knockdown, you're gonna build them within a block move or two.
And the Wild Assault.
Wild Assault to punish the install or maybe catch an attempt at taking an action right after.
Have you seen the hitboxes on most characters' Wild Assaults?
It's ridiculous.
They're crazy. They're huge. They're
The Gold Burst, the Life Jam Classic. Yeah, I'm always shocked. I'm a Soul player, and I'm always shocked at just how high up you can wall break with those Wild Assaults. They hit everywhere. Oh, again, we saw that messed up safe
Very
jumper
first
setup
game.
or whatever it is in the very first game.
Yep. And the 5D
It's
hasn't
just
failed Kraken yet. Gonna keep using it. Positive bonus, but some resources on the side of Life Jam, so this round is not looking completely over.
well,
that
the salt
counter
for
hit.
pick on that though.
I believe that's dead. Yep. Very dead.
Should do it. Builds the burst from getting wall stuck, which is a small pittance, but still pretty unhappy to be done that round in what might be the final round of the team set. Both players pretty patient. Uncharacteristically slow response to the charge stun edge from Life Jam, but finds the counter hit out with the force slash and just getting the counter hit on Oki.
Urtek
Urtek.
coming out. Yeah, I like the JP there to keep Kraken's hair offense out. Huge
Big
counter hit.
hit, but
This
no
is the
pickup.
confirm. Yeah.
This is still going to allow, that guard crush pressure where Bedman really excels to get going, and you're seeing, look at the chip damage into the RC, and that's going to take the round. No use spending burst there.
What's Kraken go for here? Round start, just walk back.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a strong option as Kai. You can look for whiff punishes. It's a very low-risk option. Oh, and doesn't quite get over the charge stun edge that time.
Seeing a lot of patience from Kraken. Maybe a bit of nerves as they're feeling they can close out the exhibition here.
Yeah, but no RC on the dust, not going to keep it safe, so Life Jam gets to start a turn.
And the guard crush pressure begins. Little fake out. Oh, but what a
Great
stun
on Dipper out.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen any DP on defense from Kraken in any of these matches. It seems like they prefer going for Stun Dipper to try and get out of these strings.
There's two kinds of players. Someone who will press DP until they get respected, or someone who will just never press DP.
And then you bring it out at the last moment like that. It hasn't been on your mind. You're not thinking about respecting it, and it can net you win at right the final moment, just like that. Kraken gonna go for a clean sweep, 4-0.
And congratulations to UCLA.
Yeah, gonna take that
on the exhibition.
Kai, one of those characters this patch that's definitely, and I think in a lot of ways this is the Shoto patch People saying Kai's really strong, Soul's really strong, Sim's really strong. Just being able to control that space, and Wild Assault giving them the conversion ability that they maybe didn't have in prior patches.
Yeah, sometimes you just need the simple tools to be effective. Simple, strong tools. These characters with weirder tools that are normally a little bit more challenging to deal with in Guilty Gear have seen weaker phases in Strive, just as they're not as good as using these system mechanics in Wild Assault.
All right, well, congrats to Kraken, congrats to UCLA. Quick and easy. We definitely saw some good sets in there, though. Like Life Jam put up a great fight. Underscore the Oscar player brought it real close. Nothing to be ashamed of, but Kraken just able to eke out the victories.
Yep, very strong showing from Kraken there.
Yeah,
it looks like
what a set. That was some awesome play from both sides. And thanks again so much to our commentators today. Hopefully Romantic can pull up on a kid. Much appreciated for you stopping by.
Yeah, happy to help. Love to watch some good gear.
Of course.
And with that, we have the first matchup of the CPP versus UCLA EVO Exhibition Series in the books. We got UCLA taking home the first one, thanks to the strength of Kraken and the Jar's Kai over CPP. Thanks so much to both teams for some awesome games, and awesome thanks to the commentators here for telling everyone what's up and to help things move along. Thanks so much.
Yeah. All right. Have a good one, y'all. I think if I'm correct, there's going to be some Street Fighter action happening later.
Oh yeah, that's right. At 7 o'clock tonight, we're gonna have our next exhibition set of the series. We're gonna have CPP versus UCLA in Street Fighter 6. It's gonna be on the same channel, so make sure you stay tuned for that.
All right. Good games, everyone.
GG's.
All right. Thanks, everyone. See you for Street Fighter 6.